everybody. My name is Alicia, and I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy on October 24th, 2019. And in 2 days, I will officially be 3 months out. So, at the beginning of my weight loss journey, which was in January 2019, I was 296 pounds. At my consultation, I was 286. The day of surgery, I was 274, and right now I weigh 244. So I've lost over a year just with surgery and without. I've lost 50 pounds, and I am extremely pleased and extremely happy with myself. I have never lost 50 pounds before, and it was amazing to find that out once I reached that number, that I had lost 50 pounds, because it's never happened before and I've never been able to even lose 20 pounds. So it was a huge accomplishment. What I wanted to talk to everyone about today is my journey so far and where I'm at with my weight loss. So um, things started off great. Right after surgery, I went back to work like a week later. I was still on a liquid diet, and now I'm on a full diet, so I can pretty much eat whatever I want. But there's some things my body still won't tolerate. Um, I'm supposed to be not eating a lot of sugar or carbs or fat, but at the stage that I'm in, they pretty much just want me to focus on how much protein I get in. So I'm supposed to get between 60 and 80 grams of protein a day. And they really don't want me to focus on the fat or the carbs or the sugar right now, because if I'm getting all my protein in, then the rest of it will kind of just fall into place. Well, I'm going to be 1000% honest and say I am struggling getting my protein in. And part of that is because since the surgery, protein shakes are not appetizing anymore. They're just not. And what I did before surgery was the Premier protein shakes, and I was able to chug those down so easy, and they tasted great. And I was able to get my clear protein in also, because I couldn't have full foods. I was only able to do liquids. And now the clear protein is really weird. It tastes disgusting. Like, I hate to say that it's a nice company. I'm not even going to say the name. It's not Clear Protein brand. But it's just, I don't know if it's like the artificial sugar in it or what it is, but it just does not taste great to me. So X that out. And the protein shakes, they seem thicker to me since surgery. And this is me trying them ice cold, room temperature, whatever. I just cannot. I just can't. And so I'm having to rely on my diet, and I'll be honest, I have been completely lazy and I need to get back on track. I have not been tracking how much protein I get in a day. And I know I probably get maybe 30 grams of protein a day, which is going to affect me. It could affect your hair and skin and everything. And so I need to get that in. Um, Water intake is supposed to be 64 ounces or more a day. Ask me if I'm getting it. The answer is no. And part of it is because I'm just not thirsty. So sometimes I am, and obviously I can't like chug water or anything. I'm not at the stage where I was, where you have to pretty much sip everything because your stomach can't handle it. I can take bigger gulps of water, but it's just not huge gulps, and I can't just like chug it. So, um, it's hard to remember during the day just to keep sipping all day long, which is a habit that I need to get into. But it's just kind of hard. And, I knew these things before surgery, and I knew it would be hard. I didn't think it would be easy at all, and it's not. So, um, hoping to get back on track. I say I'm going to start February 1st, and I know somebody's going to say, well, why don't you just start now? And it's because that's just what I want to do. So, I need to be creative with how I get my protein in. Um, so if you're watching this and you've had surgery or you're thinking about surgery, there are creative ways to get your water in. There are creative ways to get your protein in. And this is information that I've gotten from my doctor and my nutritionist. And one way that I do get my water in is unsweet tea, because you don't want all those calories from sugar or anything. So, unsweet tea is pretty helpful. Sometimes before work, I'll stop at Sonic and get a large unsweet tea and drink that all day long. And that's 32 ounces. Um, Crystal Light is one, or you can get like Mio drops. Um, by the way, nobody's paying me. I'm just saying, what can work for me, or what the advice my nutritionist has given me. And so Crystal Light, Mio drops, Walmart brand drops that you can put in your water. They're usually sugar free. Um, that's a good way to get your water in. Protein, there's chicken, turkey. You can do red meat. Chicken's going to have a little bit more protein. Beans. It's been recommended like refried beans or just legumes in general. Are good ways to get protein in. Some people like eat peanuts and stuff. Unfortunately, I'm allergic. So I just need to be creative and look up some foods and some recipes. And I'll be honest, I do not like to cook at all. So how I'm going to get that in, how I'm going to do that, I don't know. There's always the option of, um, meals like frozen meals, or meal prepping, which I'm not a fan of, but whatever. I hate leftovers too. Like, there's some weird things about me, and I do not like leftovers. I will maybe eat something the next day, but if I have to eat it like 5 days in a row, that is not good at all. I get just, ugh. I do not want to eat leftovers like that. It's ridiculous. And, oh, there's Brooklyn. Um, I just don't want leftovers. So I don't know how meal prepping is gonna go, but I'm willing to give it a try. Exercise. I have been to the gym. Unfortunately, I have not been consistent with going to the gym. I just My reason for going to the gym is to tone, because I am starting to see some loose skin, especially on my arms, and that's normal with rapid weight loss. I'm not really too worried about it. Um, but I also want to keep up my muscle tone. But then lastly, I just like working out. Zumba is one of my favorite classes. I like that one. I like Pilates. I like yoga. Um, I do not know how to run on a treadmill. I am so afraid that I'm going to fall off. So that's probably going to be a no. But I can walk on the treadmill. The elliptical is pretty fun. So, trying to get my workouts in has been a little difficult. Part of that is just my work schedule, and I'm trying to get my clinical license because I'm a social worker. And so it's been rough. I'm not even going to lie. It has been rough, and it will get better. I know it will. So one update I have is that I think I have reached a plateau. When I step on the scale, I try to only do it once a week, but sometimes I get really curious and I'm like, I'm just going to step on the scale today. And it's in the mornings, right when I wake up. And sometimes I'm down a pound, sometimes I'm up a pound or two. And I know that's pretty much water weight, or, just hormones or whatever. But it got really frustrating and I was extremely upset. Like, I texted a friend and who also had the surgery, and I was like, I think I've reached a plateau. I'm not going to lose any more weight. I'm freaking out. I don't know what to do. And I wanted to cry, but I didn't. And, I was just reminded that plateaus happen with weight loss. There's not a whole lot you can do about it. You can evaluate what your habits are right now. Like, are you working out? Are you eating right? What are you eating? When are you eating? When are you working out? Like, how hard are you working out, or what are you doing when you work out? And it's obviously my life is up and down right now with my schedule and how busy I am, and um, so it's a little frustrating, but I know why. There's a plateau, and part of it is I don't get enough protein in. I don't get enough water in. Um, the working out is, iffy. My doctor says it's okay, but some doctors say that it's not. Every surgeon is different, but it just it's just frustrating because you feel defeated. And again, if you have had the surgery, or you're about to have surgery, or you are thinking about it, just know that plateaus will happen. Time is going to pass anyway. So just do what you can while you can, and just keep going. That's just what I keep telling myself, that time is going to pass anyway. And when before I know it, I'm going to blink and it's going to be 6 months from now, and I'm going to have lost 20 more pounds or whatever. Do I regret the surgery? No, not at all. I wish I would have kept up with the YouTube channel and kept recording further videos back, so I could have updated y'all week by week, or at least once a month, to let y'all know, what I was struggling with and any successes that I've had. And my biggest success has been the 50-pound weight loss. What I haven't done that I need to do is measure myself. So the morning of my surgery, I stepped on the scale, and after my liquid diet and not eating for 2 weeks, eating food, I had lost some weight since my consultation, and I was 274, which hadn't been 274 in years. But I also measured myself, and I can tell a difference. I can tell my stomach is smaller. My thighs are a little bit smaller. I can tell. My pants are looser. My shirts are looser. One thing that has not changed, that people are like, oh, it's going to change really fast, it's going to be the first loss that you have, is my boobs. I have always had bigger boobs. I'm not even going to tell you what size I am. Yes, I will. So I was, and still am, a 42H. And the cup size has not changed. The band size has gotten a little smaller. But again, I haven't measured myself. So the morning of my surgery, I measured my arms, my legs, my stomach, my waist, my thighs, like everything. I measured. And so I'm thinking in 2 days, on the 24th, I'm going to measure myself and see what the difference is in that. So I didn't get to finish the video yesterday, so I'm going to finish it today. I did want to leave y'all with some encouraging words. If you are thinking of having surgery, if you've had surgery, or you're about to have surgery, I pray that you have success, that you don't have any nerves about it, that any plateau comes with a whole heap of success after you reach that next stage in your weight loss surgery. I did weigh in today, so I'll give you a little update. I am down to 242.6 pounds. The point 6 probably doesn't matter that much, but that's what the scale said. And so I've lost a total of 1.8 pounds within a week. So tomorrow will make 3 months since I had surgery, and I'm pretty excited about that. And can't believe that I'm at 242. So I will see you guys next time.